What's up, everybody? I'm Clay, and I do want to say thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for understanding that YouTube is now run by AI, and it is allowing general discussions about cryptocurrency, NFTs, and other Bitcoin or blockchain technology. That's all that this video is. It's not a promise, promotion, suggestion, recommendation, or guarantee of any kind. It is simply you and I discussing the latest news, discussing the latest market trends, and that is that. Now, if we take a look at the price of Ethereum, we're going to look at Shiba Inu coin in a second here. But if we take a look at the price of Ethereum, it is hitting a major bottom support line. This ascending or higher lows, this ascending trend line or variety of higher lows here that has been hit since Ethereum was $80 per coin is now being tested. Throughout history, it has held up and Ethereum has bounced off of this level. This is one indicator that we may be nearing a bottom. Another one, Bitcoin. Now I know Bitcoin feels very low at 65,000, but the 200-month moving or the 200-week moving average and the 50-month moving average have held up as support since Bitcoin was $300 per coin. Now, knowing that and knowing that it's approaching it at about $57,000 to $58,000 could be a sign of another bottom. And Shiba Inu coin, let's find it here, trading near the floor at 600 points per coin, has been SHIB's bottom since making a name for itself in 2021. So all of these signs combined show us that cryptocurrency prices may be bottoming out. Now, clearly, they can go lower tomorrow. Nobody knows what the future holds. If we could all predict the future, we would all be trillionaires. But we can't. We can simply go off what has happened in the past. We can simply go off what we believe will happen tomorrow. Now, I believe that not tomorrow per se, but I do believe that cryptocurrency prices will rise in the future, which is why I continue to accumulate. But let's take a look at what these analysts have to say. Now, I believe they're feeding a little bit more into the fear than I would like, but they're saying that Shiba Inu coin's price action right now is extremely bearish. It says Shiba Inu coin's retail obsession with killing a zero has hit a wall in early 2026. A $3.65 billion market cap, as per CoinMarketCap, that remains disconnected from any tangible ecosystem utility for the meme-inspired cryptocurrency. While Shiba Inu coin continues to cherish the dream of a decimal shift, the massive multi-billion-dollar valuation acts as a gravitational anchor, pinning it to the top 30 global assets, as increasingly struggles to justify. Now, the 589 trillion supply barrier for Shiba Inu coin. With a circulating supply of 589 trillion tokens, a move to 1 cent with demand of $5.8 trillion market cap, roughly double the entire cryptocurrency's historical peak. For serious capital, the price of Shiba Inu coin is a psychological distraction, and the real story is the tokenomics bottleneck, where the sheer mass of existing supply presents any meaningful price appreciation. Now, guys, I completely disagree with the wording on that, right? If Shiba Inu coin were to double in value, a 100% gain simply takes us back to where we were last month. If Shiba Inu coin triples, quadruples, quintuples in value, we're going back to where we were back in October, November of last year. We're talking 2, 3, 4x gains just to get back to where we were a couple of months ago. I would consider a 2, 3, 4x gain a massive, massive move. Not some, what do they call it? Meaningless price appreciation potential? No, guys. So you see, the fear right now is causing people to believe that no significant gains can ever return to the market. The fear right now is causing people to believe that the price action will never recover, but instead only go down. This happened in 2013. This happened in 2017. This happened in 2021. This is happening right now. I absolutely believe that gains will return to this space. If I'm wrong, it's going to be the first time in history that prices do not recover. If I'm right, it's just another cycle that we were able to live through, that we were able to accumulate through, and that we were able to see the other side.